Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris here with a review of The Avengers number 2, a continuation of Marvel's okay start. And this is, it's kind of okay as well. Like, not really expecting much from Marvel nowadays. But it's just essentially just it's just simple. They're not even a team yet. Like, I don't expect them to be a team in the first few issues. I'm going to say at the end they're all going to be like, wow, we're all together and we're all teammates and friendship is magic. Yeah, and Doctor Strange, you're only here as a rotational team member, so we probably won't see you next time. Sorry. But anyway, Jennifer Walters decides to finally get into the fight as Hulk. Ugh. Jason Aaron. She is She-Hulk, not Hulk. Mariko Tamaki's Hulk was the greatest travesty that ever happened to Jennifer Walters. It was such a terrible comic. You could have done a better way of kind of doing a PTSD Jennifer Walters She-Hulk story that didn't have to result in her fighting YouTubers and becoming a Hulk clone. Like, this is just the first of my grievances with Hulk. Anyway, of course, as usual, they think they can take on something that can kill a Celestial, as usual. And I think, like, they want to try and remind people that Cap is a man out of time, like, with how he's with how he speaks. It's just like, now I need you focused and spouting that kind of gobbledygook. Sure, old man. And then he had another great one here somewhere. But yeah, it's just like, we need to remind people that he's old. Cap is old, so we'll have some old we'll have him use some old phrases like gobbledygook. But he's been in like present day Marvel universe for a while. You would think he would kind of climatize with society nowadays, so he probably wouldn't use as many as those like old phrases or lingo. But anyway, so every time I see Jennifer Walters, I'm reminded she's not the She-Hulk she used to be. The fun-loving She-Hulk. She wasn't just like this. She wasn't just like this, like a sexy female Hulk. Yes, she was attractive. Yes, she's supposed to be sexy, because the whole point of it is that Jennifer Walters liked being She-Hulk because she believed she was much more. She believed and she said she was more attractive as She-Hulk. She liked getting more attention as She-Hulk. So of course, She-Hulk was supposed to be like this very attractive, beautiful, sexy character. But she wasn't just those things. She was also smart. She was also funny. Her series, the John Byrne series, will always be like one of the greatest runs for She-Hulk, because John Byrne obviously understood it, and because it was also breaking the fourth wall, also made fun of the fact that she would always make fun of the fact that a lot of people just liked her because she was just really sexy. She was always in scantily clad clothes, very short skirts and everything, very tight clothes as well. But she's always she didn't find that as a problem, because she always thought, I'm She-Hulk and I'm beautiful. like I love being She-Hulk because not only is she strong, not only is she super strong, she's super attractive as well, and it was a kind of a confidence issue, and the complete opposite of the Hulk, who of Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner did not want to be the Hulk. He does not like the Hulk because the Hulk is an unstoppable rage monster machine. It's his demon. It's the demon inside him. He wants out of him, but he never can. So he has to live with it. But She-Hulk was the complete opposite, and she was not a Hulk clone until Mariko Tamaki, until Bendis technically, but until Mariko Tamaki got the Hulk, made her a Hulk clone. She regressed She-Hulk back to just the name Hulk and just made her a Hulk clone. And this is very obvious. Hulk not afraid of bedbugs. Hulk from Brooklyn. Hulk not afraid of any. Hulk hears. Hear voice in head, but Hulk not understand. What is cure? Cure for what? Like, this is Jennifer Walters. She's supposed to be smart. She's a freaking lawyer. She's supposed to be intelligent. And so was She-Hulk too. So was She-Hulk because it was just the same person, just looked different and was super strong. And you've regressed her back to just a Hulk clone. Ugh. Freaking hell. Freaking hate you, Marvel. But anyway, now they're getting her to fight Ghost Driver. That's great. But back to everyone else. Ugh. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Marvel? Hulk. Ugh. I wanted to flip away and I've gone back to another one. Jesus Christ. But anyway, they try to have a plan. They try to use. Let's look away from it. They try to use some specialized kind of grenades to send these celestial killers into the sun, but Captain America gets trapped as well. And also, one of the Celestials actually isn't dead and tries to help them. But wow, it turns out who could be doing it all? Oh, I don't know. Loki. Yeah, it's Loki. The thing with Loki is they can't decide what do they want him to be. Do they want him to be a hero? Do they want him to be a villain? Do they want him to be an anti-hero? Do they want him to be an anti-villain? It tosses and turns between which one. It's just like, you just had a Doctor Strange story arc of him trying to be pretending to be a hero, and him trying to help Doctor Strange, who's helping him teach a lesson. It's just like, is that really a villain thing to do? Is that really... Yes, he's a god of mischief, but they can't really decide of like what they want Loki to be. We obviously knew Loki was going to be the villain from Marvel Legacy, and then also the free comic book day thing. Ugh, Marvel. And then also the cover, like, wow. Not a surprise that Loki was going to be doing something. Ugh, but anyway. Don't want to look at... That is not She-Hulk. That is just... I'll stop now. I'll stop. So that's it for the review. It was okay. Apart from the Hulk stuff, which was very infuriating, it was an okay comic as usual. It's just okay, but okay's not going to do a lot. Like you want the sole intention of the industry is that you want this to sell exceptionally well. You do not want the thousands. You don't want the tens of thousands. You want over 30,000. Like, apparently back in the day, that was like what like X-Men titles used to get, like over 30,000. That was exceptionally well. It's like, how much does an X-Men title get now? Like 10,000? Less than 20,000? 10,000? I don't know, like, then you have series like America and Unstoppable Wasp and Iceman and all those terrible series. Not terrible because of their character traits, terrible because of their terrible comics. So terrible, I almost called them corics. They're terrible comics. Just in general, they were so freaking bad. The writers on them were just terrible. And they sold in like the thousands, which isn't good. Like, America sold or shipped out 5,000 copies, which is terrible. Like, that's instant cancellation. If Jim Shooter was still like EIC, he would have just canned the whole lot of them instantly. Like, if there was such a huge drop between issue 1 to issue 2 of like how much was shipped, like I would believe Shooter would just be like, okay, dead, kill it now. Don't want any more. But now we're stuck with this Marvel, where you have terrible titles, then you have good titles, and then you have okay. This is the Avengers. Like, this is the films. Your Avenger films are making so much, and sometimes they get people that want to read the comics, and then they read this, and it's like, I love the films and I enjoyed the films, but this comic is just okay. But anyway, so that's it for the review. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, share the videos. I'll see you next time, hopefully with less rage against that. Bye.